and welcome to the daily English news program on Azerbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Rövşən. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, received the UK Prime Minister's trade envoy to Azerbaijan, Baroness Emma Nicholson.
President Ilham Aliyev recalled with satisfaction the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and the United Kingdom this year, noted the sincere letter from the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and added that he had also sent a sincere letter to the UK Prime Minister on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations. Emphasizing that the relations between Azerbaijan and the United Kingdom were at a high level and developing on the basis of strategic partnership, the President noted that there was mutual trust and confidence between the two countries. President Ilham Aliyev described the United Kingdom as Azerbaijan's key trade partner and the largest investor in the country's economy, emphasizing the expansion of economic and trade ties, energy cooperation, and the successful activities of BP in Azerbaijan. President Ilham Aliyev also pointed out to the successful operation of British companies in the liberated territories, especially in the fields of town planning and demining. The UK Prime Minister's trade envoy to Azerbaijan, Baroness Emma Nicholson, noted with satisfaction that this year marked the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries and mentioned the letter from the UK Prime Minister to the Azerbaijani President. Baroness Emma Nicholson touched on the issues of economic, trade and energy cooperation between the two countries, the activities of BP and its expansion in Azerbaijan, as well as the development of cooperation between BP and Azerbaijan in the field of renewable energy, saying that during the occupation the Armenians had brutally destroyed historical, cultural, religious monuments and buildings in Azerbaijani cities and villages and committed acts of vandalism in these lands. President Ilham Aliyev pointed out extensive work carried out in the liberated areas at the expense of Azerbaijan's internal resources. The head of state noted that intensive work was underway, first of all, in the fields of infrastructure, roads, electricity and demining. President Ilham Aliyev said that special attention in the country's energy policy was paid to renewable energy, saying that Azerbaijan had established cooperation with many foreign companies in this field. The head of state emphasized the importance of developing cooperation with BP in the field of renewable energy, proceeding from the experience of cooperation in traditional energy. During the meeting, the sides exchanged views on expanding economic and trade relations and cooperation in a number of areas, including in education and culture. The parties also discussed regional issues and developments around Ukraine.
UK Prime Minister trade envoy to Azerbaijan, Baroness Emma Nicholson, visited Milli Meclis. Speaker of the Milli Meclis, Eva Gafarova, said that bilateral relations have a character of friendship and strategic partnership. Speaker highlighted the positive role of the parliaments in the development of relations, as well as the existence of this cooperation, both in bilateral and multilateral interactions. Working groups are successfully operating in the parliaments of both countries. Baroness Emma Nicholson also stressed that the high-level relations and spoke about the achievements made in bilateral relations over the past 30 years. The meeting also informed about the new situation in the region after the 44-day war, the extensive restoration and construction work carried out in the liberated territories. Starting from the afternoon of March 8th to the morning of March 9th, members of the illegal Armenian armed detachments in the territory of Azerbaijan, where the Russian peacekeepers are temporarily stationed, using various caliber weapons, periodically subjected to fire the positions of the Azerbaijan army in Khojaly and Goranboy districts. Adequate response measures were taken by the units of the Azerbaijan army stationed in these directions. Currently, the situation in these directions is stable. The Azerbaijan army units completely control the operational situation. Azerbaijan army does not target civilian infrastructure, but only strikes at the positions of the illegal Armenian armed detachments, stated Ministry of Defense. Azerbaijan will participate in the Antalya Diplomacy Forum on the topic of recoding diplomacy. The registration of foreign guests and local delegates, including officials and journalists, came to an end. Participation of 15 heads of state and government, 67 ministers in the forum organized by the Foreign Ministry under the patronage of the administration of the President of Turkey was confirmed. Additionally, it is envisaged that 10,000 delegates, including representatives of 44 regional and international organizations as NATO and OSCE, will take part in the event. The forum will discuss issues of seeking new forms of diplomatic relations, global and regional issues, as well as ways of redesigning crisis and conflicts. Topics on this agenda of the forum include important directions of the foreign policy and diplomatic activity of Azerbaijan. As a whole, the Antalya Diplomacy Forum is a platform for a country in terms of conveying realities of Azerbaijan to the world community. An official reception was held in Tehran, marking the establishment of 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and Iran. Ambassador Ali Alizadeh spoke about the development of relations between the two countries. Calling Azerbaijani-Iranian border the border of friendship and brotherhood, the ambassador emphasized that the hearts of our peoples, who are connected by historical, cultural and spiritual values, always beat together. Secretary General of the Economic Cooperation Organization, Hursaf Nozeri, noted the contribution of two countries to the regional cooperation. An exhibition of Azerbaijani-Iranian carpets was also organized as part of the event. The carpets of the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan were displayed too. 126 infections with the novel coronavirus were registered in Azerbaijan. 882 people recovered after treatment and were released home. 11 people who earlier tested positive for COVID-19 died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 789,883, with 777,396 recoveries and 9,558 deaths. The number of active infections is 2,929. Detect new infection cases over the past day, 3,942 tests, and overall 6,611,402 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan. The task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.